Chinua Achebe, born Albert Chinualumogu Achebe on November 16, 1930, in Ogidi, Nigeria, is celebrated as one of Africa's most influential and renowned novelists. His work has profoundly shaped the literary landscape of African literature and has had a lasting impact on global perceptions of African culture and history. Achebe's most famous work, Things Fall Apart, 1958, is often cited as the seminal text of modern African literature. This novel tells the story of Okonkwo, a proud and ambitious Igbo warrior, whose life and community are disrupted by the arrival of British colonialists and Christian missionaries. Achebe's portrayal of pre-colonial Igbo society and the devastating effects of colonialism offers a nuanced perspective that challenges colonial narratives. By presenting indigenous cultures with depth and respect, Achebe redefined how African stories were told and perceived in the literary world. Achebe's storytelling is marked by his innovative use of language and narrative techniques. He often employed a blend of English and indigenous Igbo languages to capture the rhythms, idioms, and nuances of African oral traditions. This approach not only enriched his narratives but also bridged the gap between African oral storytelling and Western literary forms. Achebe's linguistic experimentation underscored his commitment to portraying African cultures authentically while engaging with a global audience. In addition to Things Fall Apart, Achebe's body of work includes notable novels such as No Longer at Ease, 1960, Arrow of God, 1964, and A Man of the People, 1966. Each of these works continues to explore themes of identity, tradition, and the impacts of colonialism and post-colonial political dynamics in Africa. Achebe's writing often reflects his deep concern with the consequences of colonial rule on African societies, as well as his advocacy for social and political reform. Achebe was also a distinguished academic and critic. He taught at various institutions, including the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and Bard College in the United States. His critical essays, such as those found in Morning Yet on Creation Day, 1975, and The Trouble with Nigeria, 1983, critique both colonial and post-colonial Nigerian society, addressing issues such as corruption, leadership, and cultural disintegration. Achebe's contributions to literature and his role as a public intellectual were recognized through numerous awards and honors, including the Nigerian National Order of Merit and the Man Booker International Prize. Despite facing challenges such as political instability and health issues, Achebe remained a powerful voice in advocating for African writers and the broader representation of African experiences. Chinua Achebe passed away on March 21, 2013, but his legacy endures through his influential novels, critical essays, and his unwavering commitment to depicting the complexities of African life. His work remains essential reading for understanding both the historical impacts of colonialism and the rich, diverse cultures of Africa.